Double Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's talk middleweights. And the biggest news recently has been, that the WBC orders JERMALL CHARLO to fight Gennady Golovkin, right? That's the biggest news, so we got things going on, people complaining and everything, so listen, actually, JERMALL CHARLO was the mandatory already before the Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin fight. So, Canelo wins, and then the WBC goes to a convention and tells Canelo, you can fight, it's a voluntary. And JERMALL CHARLO, you fight the most dangerous guy that we've been saying. You fight him, even though you've had an eliminator match against Highland, and you're a mandatory also against Centeno Jr. So you had a mandatory match and an interim title. So he's the interim WBC title holder and the mandatory. Now they're going to tell him to fight another mandatory match. This is what they do with JERMALL CHARLO. But we'll get to it. Now, Gennady Golovkin has to fight Charlo, which he doesn't seem like he's in a rush to do. Right? So Golovkin's team is complaining. They want to get the direct rematch with Canelo. Canelo's team is probably breathing a sigh of relief because he's going to just fight David Lemieux or whatever in December and don't have to deal with Charlo or Golovkin until sometime in May or whatever. Right? So that's how that's going. But listen to this. Have you heard JERMALL CHARLO complaining? JERMALL CHARLO has the right to complain here. His team has the right to complain. Wait a minute. I'm the mandatory. They were supposed to fight and they were supposed to get with me. Even Canelo. Can we make Canelo follow any rules around here? We already gave him a weight division. We gave the man his own weight division and called it Canelo weight. And everybody in the whole boxing followed. No one was upset about it because he couldn't get down to 154, where I was already, speaking for JERMALL CHARLO. Was already there. He didn't fight me there and I was the champ. So he goes to 155 because he can't make it. 3 fights and that's cool with everybody. Right? And now here he is. He barely wins the title, which he shouldn't have really won it. But he has it and he doesn't have to fight as mandatory. And I've been waiting 15 months. But have you heard JERMALL CHARLO complain? They put Golovkin in front of him. Have you heard JERMALL CHARLO complain? Right? That's what I'm talking about. Listen to the silence. This is all this is. This is JERMALL CHARLO. Listen to the silence. Because you know what JERMALL CHARLO's probably thinking? From afar, it ain't like I know the man. From afar, you can just tell when people are real. You know what he's thinking? Oh, well, 2 paydays. Cool. I can take care of Gennady Golovkin, who's hard enough, and people think he's the best middleweight in the last 25 years. Some of the people, they don't really think it, but that's what they like to say. So, at the end of the day, boom, let me get him, and after him, then Canelo. Because I'm sure he's viewing Canelo as the easier touch. Right? So that's what he's doing. So I haven't heard any JERMALL CHARLO complaining videos or any news, for example. So we'll make sure that we, do a video about him not complaining. Because I guarantee you, if this was the other way around with other fighters, there would be some complaining going on. Right? You've been a mandatory for that long, and they tell you, well, you got to fight Golovkin. All right. That's awesome. And that's why he's a member of Double Trouble. Boom, 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 Double Trouble. Boom, boom, Double Trouble. Yes, him and his brother are Double Trouble. And that's the way it is. Now, this situation that's going on in the middleweight, I don't think it's fair anyway. I think, basically Canelo gets away with murder in boxing, period. But they're not going to stop it. I think that's going to help that HBO is not there anymore because you're going to have to fight on these other stations. And these stations are familiar with some of these other boxers. The pound-for-pound lists start being correct around here soon. Things like that. It's going to happen. It's going to take a little time. But this is one of them. Canelo, he's the face of boxing. What they say, and he gets a lot of gift decisions, and things are all catered towards him. It's not good for a young man, but this is what he's been used to. He's going to continue to get it. I think they should have forced him to fight Charlo, and then that's it because Charlo's the mandatory, just to force him. But the WBC is not going to do that. Last time they tried it, Canelo didn't want to talk to him for a while. And with that, Sullivan, the president, doesn't want to have that. So he can be mandatory. And here's the deal. I don't know if either one of them going to fight Charlo. Meaning, and I'm going to say it, Golovkin ain't fighting him for the mandatory. Think about it. Golovkin could just fight him and get right back in with Canelo. Golovkin ain't gonna do that. I don't believe it. I hope he does, right? Because Golovkin, you're trying to be the best in 25 years, right? Golovkin should be like, okay, I'm gonna take him out, and then I'm gonna take Canelo out. That's not gonna happen. Golovkin's not gonna fight Charlo, and the WBC is going to figure something out not to upset Canelo when it comes time to him fighting. Because actually, if Golovkin doesn't take it, they should just say, okay, Golovkin didn't take it. Now that means you are the mandatory. They shouldn't say it was someone else. Because those other names is coming up, the Willie Monroe Jr.'s and them names is next. Don't need to. If Gennady Golovkin does not fight Charlo, then you just say, okay, Charlo, you were the mandatory anyway. We put something in front of you. He don't want to do it. Then you are the mandatory and put him straight on Canelo. That's what should happen, right? That's not what's going to happen. But anyway, so even if Gennady Golovkin doesn't fight Charlo, Charlo has to fight somebody else, beats them, then his time is going to be to fight Canelo. That won't happen for some reason, right? That won't happen because the WBC will not force Canelo to fight Charlo. Don't believe it, and that's only based on what I've seen up to now. I would like to put on my wrong hat. I'm about to lose it. It's so dusty. If I come on here sneezing, it's because I blew my wrong hat off. Would like to put it on. Hopefully I'm wrong about this. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.